Now you call the post. When you're tied to the ropes, but here's a ref say free is your only hope. When they count you out, you'll be fit for no doubt. Let them not hurt you. This will be your last bout. I like to hurt people. I like to hurt people. Yes, he does. He likes to hurt people and make them run home to mama. Run home. I like to hurt people so much. Yeah. I like to hurt people. I like to hurt people. Come on, let me hurt you. Don't let me hurt you anyway. Hurt. Stretch you now. Hurt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's edition of the Back Alley Brawl. I am joined with Roadblock in an unscheduled interview. Roadblock, what brings you out here?
Oh, thank you. I was told back in the back I didn't look corporate enough to have a meeting with the president. So I found a certain time for you.
That's a nice tie you have on there.
Thank you much. I'd like to announce to everybody here the show will not go any further than it is now until I get a meeting with the president.
What?
It will not start.
Wait a minute, you're saying that the show's not going to go on? You want a meeting with Chris Cass here and now? I don't think this is the appropriate place.
This is the place, this is the time, it's not going to happen.
Wait a minute, Chris Cass.
Wait a minute, 1 second. You've been coming out here, Roadblock Max Mayhem. You've been coming out here for several weeks and been talking about this article in this magazine that talks about the IWA, and it says that Roadblock Max Mayhem is demanding title shots and threatening to flatten the IWA owner, Chris Cass, with a Samoan drop if necessary if you don't get a title shot. Well, listen to me, pal. You've been coming out here, get that microphone up, Mike, because I'm pissed. You've been coming out here, put that down. You've been coming out here for weeks and weeks wanting title shots, but you haven't shown me one time that you deserve a title shot. You don't have that fire. You don't have that Eye of the Tiger or anything else like that. Oh, where's that Eye of the Tiger? I've seen champions for years and years, and they have that fire. They have that Eye of the Tiger. Where is it? Come on, where is it? Wait a minute, where's it? Hey, you don't.
Well, it looks like the owner, Chris Cass, is finding out where this fire for Roadblock Max Mayhem is. Luckily, several wrestlers coming in from the back to break up this melee. The owner, Chris Cass, taunting Roadblock. Not a very smart maneuver here at the opening of the Back Alley Brawl.
Calm down. Let me tell you this. That's the first time in weeks. That's the first time in weeks I've seen you pissed. That's the first time I've seen you have an Eye of the Tiger. But you know something? You showed me something else just now. Because you know I'm the owner. You know that you can't take a shot at me. You can't lay me out. Hell, you want me laid out. Hell, everybody in this building wants to see you kick my ass. But you didn't. You know why? You didn't.
Well, he seems to be on the mark about that.
You got the smarts that kept you from hitting me because you know if you lay me out, you'll never get a title shot. You lay me out, I'll fine you forever. So you not only have the Eye of the Tiger, you've got the smarts to keep it all together. So you show me something. So I promise you this. Later on, you get an opponent. We're going to find out who that opponent is. And if you can beat that opponent, I promise that you will get that world title shot just like you want. Is that a deal? I give you my word. What do you think about it? You've already shown you got the Eye of the Tiger, that you want to kick my ass, but you've already shown that you got the smarts, too, to be a champion. I've seen champions come, I've seen them go, and you've got the material right now, pal. What do you say? Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. I'll give you an opponent, and if you can beat this opponent, you get your title shot. That's what you want? That's what I'll give you. All right? All right? Let's do it. Let's get on with the show, Mike.
Well, there you have it, wrestling fans. The owner, Chris Cass, promising Roadblock Max Mayhem a title shot if he can impress him, that being the owner. Wrestling fans, don't go away. We're going to be back with some wrestling action right after this.
Yay!
Men and women, all shapes and sizes, this is your opportunity to become part of the fun and exciting world of big-time professional wrestling. The International Wrestling Alliance, Ohio's own homegrown Major League Professional Wrestling organization, is offering you this unique opportunity. Call today for an absolutely free tryout. Okay, man, Maniacs, you're watching the Back Alley Brawl, the official television show of the International Wrestling Alliance. The Back Alley Brawl is taped each and every Sunday at the IWA television studios in Columbus, Ohio, located at 1333 West 5th Avenue. If you're enjoying all this crazy, wild, insane man action, we want to see you at the next IWA television taping. Okay, wrestling fans, and we're back here to action on the Back Alley Brawl, and we're getting ready for a match here between a member of Power Team USA, the Coyote, and Dale Johnson from the Casanova Clique. And you see Bones Dudley was out there distracted. The Coyote allowing Johnson to sneak attack him from behind. Johnson with a series of clotheslines that's having very little effect on the big Coyote, but he got him from behind right there. And what a way to start our first match out here today. Count 1, 2, and that's all he's going to get as the big Coyote kicks out. I tell you, only here in the Back Alley Brawl, you see some of the, into the ropes, a baseball slide by Dale Johnson. Only here in the Back Alley Brawl, the official television show of the International Wrestling Alliance. So you're going to see some of the wildest and craziest things in the sport of professional wrestling. Dale missing with that clothesline. Coyote rolls him up from behind, doesn't quite get him. A kick out by Dale Johnson. Into the ropes goes Johnson out. Well, he tried to jump over. Coyote ended up, I think he stretched himself across that top strand of rope. I want to point up on the left-hand corner of your screen is none other than Bones Dudley, who is a member in some kind of, once again into the ropes goes Dale Johnson. Dudley interfering on behalf of Johnson. It's caught by Coyote, just thrown down. Referee Bud Hattery being very lenient in this almost handicap match, 2-on-1, as these members, I guess you can call members of the Casanova Clique. You can see Bones Dudley choking out the Coyote while Dale keeps them separated, keeps the referee from viewing what's going on here. I can't believe this match is still going on. I can't believe that Dale Johnson hasn't been disqualified for his outside interference at the hands of Bones Dudley. Johnson whips the Coyote across the ring. Spins him around. That's count 1, 2, and that's all he's going to get. Wrestling fans, the Back Alley Brawl is the official television show of the International Wrestling Alliance, Ohio's own homegrown major league pro wrestling organization. We want to thank you for watching. We also want to remind you that we tape the Back Alley Brawl each and every Sunday here in Columbus, Ohio at 1333 West 5th Avenue. Doors open at 12:30. These matches start about 1 p.m. And let me tell you something, wrestling fans. Due to our time restraints, we have to edit out quite a bit of the things that go on up at the Back Alley Brawl. So we certainly want to invite you out if you're to check us out live if you're enjoying this mad action here on television. Yeah, wait, so what's here? The Riot Squad. There's St. Dorsey. Bo Miller's just hit the ring. They're attacking the Coyote, and of course the feud between the Riot Squad and the Coyotes organization, that being Power Team USA, has got quite a history here in the IWA. What's going on here?
You know what I mean?
There's Wimpy Watson, the Weasel.
I got a job you can handle. Look at it. How about shining my shoes, boy?
Oh, no.
How about shining my shoes?
Now, we want to apologize, wrestling fans. This is totally uncalled for.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Wimpy Watson telling the Coyote to shine his... Oh, the Coyote taking the whip, taking the Weasel out. He's got that neck brace, which has obviously got something in it, and he hit. Paul Miller knocked him out cold, hit Shane Dorsey. That neck brace that Wimpy Watson's been having wrapped around his neck ever since Suicide Solution put him in that suicide note. It's obviously loaded. You can see it right there, wrestling fans. What a way to start the Back Alley Brawl. Don't go away, Matt Maniacs. We're going to be back with more action right after this. Hey, boys and girls, aged 8 through 18. This is your opportunity to become part of the fun and exciting world of big-time professional wrestling. Learn the holds and the counter-holds of professional wrestling. Be seen on local television and amaze all your school friends. Don't miss this big opportunity. Call today for an absolutely free pro wrestling tryout.
look, we got all these bookings to do. We got Detroit the first night, then we got Chicago the next night. We got to be in New Orleans later on that week.
I know, Mike, but the Battens are going to be on one of those shows. They've got to fly him in from West Virginia. We've got to find some way to fit him in, get him for the show, but then we've got to fly him out to
you guys got some information for me.
You got to call Ringside Confidential to find out.
Come on, please.
Ringside Confidential to find out.
It's a free call. Call now.
Okay, wrestling fans, back here on the Back Alley Brawl, we're awaiting the arrival, and there he is, Roadblock Max Mayhem, and it looks like he has Dale Johnson in tow. Roadblock taking on Chip Allgood, the opponent that the owner, Mr. Chris Kaz, has found for the big Roadblock today. Of course, we saw what happened at the top of the program. The owner, Chris Kaz, telling Roadblock if he could impress them, then maybe he would see about giving him a title shot. And of course, this match was made Roadblock against Chip Allgood, and Chip Allgood don't seem to be in no big hurry to get in the ring with a big 400-pounder. I don't know exactly what Chris Kaz is looking for here. Of course, not taking anything away from Chip Allgood, who is a spectacular performer in that ring, one of the top light heavyweights in the world without a doubt, but in the ring against a man of Roadblock stature, a 400-pounder, you would think he'd be outgunned.
First of all, I can't wrestle him. I had the flu, that's why I've been gone the past couple weeks. You told me that you were going to take up an easy match. And I got something else. If this guy right here, if this guy keeps calling me names, I'm going to knock trouble. It's going to be very great problem.
Well, Allgood claiming he can't wrestle Roadblock because he had the flu. You hear the owner, Chris Kaz, telling him he's got to wrestle this big man here today. You think maybe Kaz would have found someone else for Roadblock to wrestle, maybe someone, a legitimate heavyweight, since Roadblock obviously wants a championship match against Marcus Deli. You see the block picking up Allgood, just literally threw him over the top rope and into the ring. Oh my gosh, what a show we've had here already on the Back Alley Brawl. Of course, the Roadblock statement, if you will, at the very top of the program, where he claimed he did want a title match and actually came very close to physically attacking Chris Kaz. Then, of course, the Riot Squad always showing their behinds, if you will, here on the Back Alley Brawl when they snuck attack the Coyote and tried to get the Coyote to shine Wimpy Watson's shoes. That was really disgraceful. I don't know what to say about that particular situation. I'm sure that Kaz, once he has his opportunity to review the films, will be levying out some fine. But what a situation when the Coyote came back and actually got a hold of Wimpy Watson's neck brace, which proved what a lot of people said here was that Wimpy Watson was loading up that neck brace with some kind of steel object. The Coyote found it. He showed it to all the wrestling fans, and then he laid out both Shank Dorsey and Bull Miller. And now this matchup here. And wrestling fans, don't go away, because later on in today, the next show, or the next match we're going to have here on the Back Alley Brawl, it is going to be Too Cold Trevor Lowe from the New Breed squaring up against G-Moe from Cleveland Wrestling Alliance or Association. And we know how G-Moe feels about Cleveland. He thinks Cleveland's #1. And the fans here in Ohio suck, or Columbus suck is what he says. You can see the big Roadblocks, he's just playing with Chip Allgood. Anyways, G-Moe, without a doubt, not a very popular wrestler here in the Ohio region, in the Columbus region. He's only popular in Cleveland. Let's just call it the way it is. He loves Cleveland, and he spouts off about it wherever he goes. Chip Allgood with a series of shoulder tackles doing absolutely no good with this big behemoth Roadblock Max Mayhem. I think Allgood's at a loss here. He's hitting him with everything he has. He's just not succeeding with anything. Allgood giving up well over 200 pounds in weight in this contest. Roadblock picks him up. Wasn't able to hold him, though. And Allgood quickly bailing out. Yeah, it might have been the smartest thing you could do, Chip. Allgood having a few words of fans. You can hear Chris Kaz is almost like he's cheering for Roadblock, telling him to get that fire. Roadblock bringing Allgood back into the ring the hard way. Into the corner. big splash by this big man. Roadblock Max Mayhem covers him. Count 1, 2, and no, Allgood's able to get his foot on the rope, which of course is an automatic break. Wrestling fans, I do want to tell you once again, if you're, oh, I can't believe this. Chip Allgood, what's he thinking? He's trying to body slam this big guy. Oh, pile driver by Roadblock, Max Mayhem. That could be it. That could be it for Chip Allgood. Count 1 down. Once again, Allgood has the presence of mind, if you will, to get his foot across that second or bottom strand of rope. Now he's trying to back the big guy off. Wrestling fans, we want to thank you once again for watching IWA Pro Wrestling, the Back Alley Brawl. We are Ohio's own homegrown professional wrestling organization. And we, the Chip Allgood going to the eyes, unloading a series of punches, not doing a whole lot of damage to Roadblock. We got a lot of big things planned for you wrestling fans in the Ohio region, and we want to thank you for all the support you give in IWA Pro Wrestling. And stay tuned for the weeks and months to come, because I guarantee you we got a lot of bigger things coming your way. And wait, there's Bones Dudley. What's he doing out here? Bones Dudley going up on top. Now it's Roadblock. Got both Allgood and Dudley. He drops them both. In comes Dale Johnson. Now everyone's in here. This big guy's just destroying everyone. Johnson put down on the canvas. And Roadblock's covering all three. Count of 1, 2, 3. I don't know how much more impressive you can be. Wait a second. He's calling for a 2. He wants a 5 count. And he gets it here. Very impressive performance. I don't know what else the owner, Chris Katz, is looking for. Wrestling fans, don't go away. We're going to be back right after this. Men and women, all shapes and sizes, this is your opportunity to become part of the fun and exciting world of big-time professional wrestling. The International Wrestling Alliance, Ohio's own homegrown Major League Professional Wrestling organization, is offering you this unique opportunity. Call today for an absolutely free tryout.
Why do we want to wrestle? Because we like to hurt people.
Okay, making his way down the ringside here for today's main event is G-Moe from the Cleveland Wrestling Association. We've covered this before. G-Moe, not very popular here with the fans in the IWA, especially those here in Columbus, Ohio, because G-Moe thinks that Cleveland is it and Columbus sucks. That's what he says. Hey, and you can see some of our fans here in our Back Alley Brawl television studio getting on G-Moe's case. G-Moe's squaring off against, let's see what he has to say.
Music stinkweed.
Oh, brother.
It's like this, you jabroni hillbillies. I'm here. Hey, sit down and go home and take a bath, all right? Smell like shit when I walk by you. I'm the one running this shit. You loser hillbillies in the front row. You pay respect. Shut your mouth. Shut it up. You pay respect to me. Learn how to talk, hillbilly. Learn how to talk. You people don't pay respect. I'll walk right out of the building and you won't see the best wrestler.
Well, I got a feeling a lot of fans wouldn't mind if G-Moe did take a hike and just head straight out of the building. Not popular at all.
The #1 thing happening
with the
goofy hillbillies here.
Fans here in our Back Alley Brawl TV studio, or in most of the cities we do appear in, except for Cleveland, of course. And well, he's got a tough opponent here today on the Back Alley Brawl. It's Too Cool, Trevor Lowe from the New Breed, and I got a feeling Trevor's going to give this Clevelandite all that he can handle, maybe just a little bit more.
Yeah, you sound like Elmer Fudd. Learn how to talk.
Oh, just come off of it. G-Moe's just continuing to insult the fans here. All you great fans who support the International Wrestling Alliance. And well, they're chanting, that's not NWO, in case you couldn't hear it. It's NW Lowe, of course, in honor of Trevor Lowe. And the bell's already sounded. This match is underway. Trevor Lowe versus G-Moe here on the Back Alley Brawl. Both taking their time here about locking out. G-Moe is anyways. Now they lock up collar and elbow. They're both jockeying for some position here. G-Moe trying to get a little extra leverage by climbing up that turnbuckle. Wasn't going to work for him this time. Okay, G-Moe pushing Trevor into the corner. Got him up against the ropes. Referee's calling for a break. Is the Clevelandite going to give him a clean one? Yes, he is here. Yeah, Trevor's applauding that clean break. Once again, they lock up as an arm wringer by G-Moe cinches up on the maneuver. Putting a lot, just driving that arm into the bicep region of Trevor Lowe. Trevor reverses it. This is a very painful maneuver, this arm ring, and G-Moe quickly going to the ropes. It puts a lot of pressure on your shoulder, continually turning that arm around. The arm is just not meant to turn in that particular fashion. Well, we're about 3 minutes into this contest. And so far, it's been a pretty much even kill, pretty scientific. G-Moe with that side headlock. Goes behind, catches the hammerlock. Trevor looking for a way to escape this maneuver. And he does get a reversal there. Man, all the exciting, oh, there you go, cheap shot. Elbow to the jaw by G-Moe. All the things that are going on here in the International Wrestling Alliance is just unbelievable. Marcus Dillon, the phenom, if you will, the conqueror of Bull Miller, ended the Bull's very lengthy title reign. Has just been going through contenders, just literally annihilating everybody. Of course, what can you say about Suicide Solution? The tag champs, they're basically doing the same thing. Just they probably got the toughest talent roster of any tag team champions in the history of the IWA. G-Moe just planting Trevor Lowe. The ongoing feud between Power Team USA, the Riot Squad. I guess you can throw the New Breed into that mixture as well. All kind of explosive mad action whenever you turn on the Back Alley Brawl, or you come out and check us live, or you come out to one of our many, low blow by G-Moe, one of our many live events throughout the great state of Ohio, the surrounding region. The International Wrestling Alliance, brother, let me tell you something, we're bringing you a new form, if you will, of professional wrestling. Forget the glitz, forget the glamour. These are just fights. These are professional wrestlers out here trying to prove a point, trying to earn a paycheck, and the only way to do that is to totally annihilate your opponents here in the IWA. That's what the owner, Chris Cass, is after. That's what he tells these guys when he signs them the contracts. Our referees sometimes are a little bit more lenient than what you may see in the WWF or the WCW or even ECW. G-Moe dropping that leg onto Trevor Lowe, and Trevor's really showing that he's suffering. Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong here. Trevor Lowe quickly rolls him up. All he got was a count of 2. That's what's totally amazing about these professional wrestlers. They're such great athletes. It looks like they're out on their feet, and they can still manage to turn it around, to turn the tide. And you see G-Moe doing a little brawling here as he works over the facial features of Too Cool Trevor Lowe. G-Moe cinches up, double underhook suplex. Brought Lowe down the hard way. His G-Moe character, you know, a lot of our IWA wrestling fans, because they do enjoy that brawling sort of style, really like G-Moe, or they want to like him. Now, G-Moe just planted Trevor there. But it's just, G-Moe's always knocking the various cities he goes into, except for Cleveland. He loves Cleveland, Ohio, and apparently Cleveland loves him as well. He's a national treasure, if you will, in Cleveland. But when he hits the roads and he hits the other IWA cities, he definitely gets a different response. G-Moe apparently hurting his elbow on that last maneuver. Wrestling fans, we're going to take one last pause for the calls here. Don't go away. We're going to be back with more action right after this. Hey, boys and girls, aged 8 through 18. this is your opportunity to become part of the fun and exciting world of big-time professional wrestling. Learn the holds and the counter holds of professional wrestling. Be seen on local television and amaze all your school friends. Don't miss this big opportunity. Call today for an absolutely free pro wrestling tryout. And it's Too Cool setting up G-Moe for something here. He goes up to the second strand, drops the leg down on G-Moe. Wrestling fans, welcome back to today's main event. Too Cool Trevor Lowe versus G-Moe here on the Back Alley Brawl. Trevor trying to go for a body slam. Really didn't get a full slam on him. Spin over. Drops the splash down on G-Moe. Count of 1, count of 2, and hey, he could have got it there. Looks like the referee was a little slow delivering that final count. G-Moe able to throw Trevor out of the ring and onto our floor here. Follows him out. Here we go. G-Moe's got a chair. Oh my God, wrestling fans, he brought it down hard onto the back of Trevor Lowe. He's going to get some more weapons, if you will. Something happens way too often here in the Back Alley Brawl. All these matches seem to turn into weapons matches somewhere down the line. Referee's doling out the count here, and he's going to count both these individuals out. They don't get back in the ring real soon. Well, the referee calling for the bell. Apparently he's going to rule this contest, or this match a no contest. As you can see, G-Moe with a strand of barbed wire, and he's got it wrapped around the head of Trevor Lowe. Referee Bud Hatter, he's out there, he's trying to get this broken up. We need to get some help from the back, something. And you see Davey Cass trying to separate things. Of course, Cass and Trevor are both members of the new breed. Wrestling fans, we're going to try and stay with us as long as we can. We got about a little less than a minute left in our broadcast, and these two are still going at it outside the ring. Oh, my God. Only here on the Back Alley Brawl. I said it before, wrestling fans. Well, Trevor pushing his own partner away so he can get back at G-Moe. This is totally out of control. Wrestling fans, we are running out of time here. We're going to have to get out of here. Be sure to check us out next week for more Back Alley Brawl action. Wrestling fans, we are the wildest thing going. Guaranteed.